What's up, YouTube? This your boy James to the O. I'm just finishing part 2. Well, this is part 2 about why was I unappreciative and what makes me more appreciative now more than ever. Yeah, I left off about my female cousin talking bad about me and didn't really like me or respect me as much because I was busted. So, and then it's pretty interesting because as I was going through all that bad stuff, I was learning that looks do matter. For those who think it don't, that's just my opinion that it do matter. Like I was saying in part 1 video that my neighbor, my buddy, him, his brother, and my neighbor's buddy with shark teeth. And the girl and my homie was trying to convince the girl to give him some play. Cause they got a room, they started smoking, drinking, eating, wherever, and they got to it. Only 2 men got action, the other one had to go. So one of the 2 boys ended up with 2 girls. The 3 girls look good, and 2 out of 3 boys look good. So pretty much one is gonna be out of luck. I remember I was hanging out with a buddy. He was a little short bleaching dude, Victor. He's pretty cool. He went to high school with me. Now it was me, him, and his brother. Now here's the deja vu part. Me, him, and his brother. I'm the busted one, obviously, or was, and them 2 were all right, cool. So Victor tried to talk to girls for me so that we could all hang out. It was 3 on 3. But the problem was that I wasn't right. So just like that story over there, I fell in that same boat. And the girls wasn't even all that good looking, but even then they still was like, no. Okay. So out of all the bad things that was brought to me, it kind of sucks because when one day I was invited to a party, it wasn't even his party. My buddy Dwayne Giddens had invited me to Alexis' party. We all went to the same high school. I said this on one of my videos about why I didn't get no play, respect, popularity in high school. It's in one of them parts, part 1, 2, 3, one of them. Anyways, so it was on a Saturday. It was like people like getting away from me, moving away from me and all this other crap. Like I'm some villain or some terrorist or something. So I eventually left because, once again, I couldn't dance with a female. I couldn't do this. I couldn't do nothing. I had nothing going on. I had nothing coming. So I left. Then she gets mad and offended, and then she gonna have the nerve to point her foot at me. So I grabbed her foot and pushed her back, and she's and then one dude gonna like, hey homie, what's your problem? I said, dude, what's your problem? You seen what she did? She ain't finna point her feet at me. If you got a problem with it, we could do something. You wanna see me in the back? It ain't matter to me. You're not finna disrespect me like that. You can verbally talk all that mess you want. But when it comes to hands-on altercation, that's a different story. I'm going to protect myself. That's just what it is. But yeah, all the little bad stuff went through. Okay, that's how you feel. That's how you feel. You brought this ugly dude over here to my freaking house party. Who? This ugly old James dude. Baby LeBron. Okay, whatever. So, it's tough. You don't see me crying. Wasn't crying then. Ain't no tears coming out of my eyes. Ain't crying then, ain't crying now in this video on YouTube. But hey, got my little Malcolm X on. But yeah, it was tough for me. But why am I appreciative now more than ever? Because they say the man above is not going to give you something that you simply cannot handle. Obviously, he felt that I could handle all these obstacles and all these other bad things I'm going through, adversity. He figured, hey, you can go through this. Don't worry, those same people that's talking bad about you will eventually gonna be your friend at some point. You might end up being faced with friends with them, or one of them. Not all of them, but some of them maybe. And during the course of school, they're gonna ask you for academic help. And man, Bella's like, you should help them, even though they talk bad about you. I don't want me to help out these same trifling females who, yeah, you should help them. My GPA was higher than theirs. I was recognized as a cumulative GPA of greater than a 3.0. I was on the list of people with 3.3 or higher. I was on that list. I was one of 2 basketball players on the whole entire program, from the freshman team to the varsity team. Frost soft, JV, and varsity. I was one of 2 people, the coach's son as well. We were the 2 that were identified as GPAs of 3.5 or higher. But yeah, so that's what that was. So that's all back then. I appreciate more now because the man above has looked over me. Such a blessing in disguise, just wonderful. And he helped me get to certain situations of me in life because it was bigger than what I was going through. It's a bigger fish to fry. So I figured, okay, I'll just go through the motions and continue to deal with this struggle. He was like, don't worry, because you're going to prosper one day. You're going to appreciate it, and you're going to be very happy. So what I mean by that, one example out of a bunch, I'm just going to give this one example. When I was in the military and I experienced PTSD and schizophrenia and all this other stuff, and a dislocated shoulder injury, which resulted in a shoulder surgery. And I ended up getting out of the military as of January 2013. So I had to wait 3 long years to finally get something that I've been waiting for. I kept fighting. I kept going. I kept going to therapies. I kept taking their crazy medications, fluoxetine and methazine and all this other crazy mental health pill stuff to try to get you to overcome sleep insomnia, nightmares, night sweats, depression, schizophrenia, bipolar, PTSD, anxiety attack, paranoia, all that stuff. Oh my gosh. Mental health is a heavy weight type of thing as opposed to physical health. And then of course I met this one girl in Vegas who I really liked a lot. My goodness, but the only problem was I was waiting for my BA compensation claim to come through. I thought it was going to come through sooner. It didn't. Got denied, kept going back. They said he ain't got PTSD, he playing. Oh, okay. Oh, wait, hold up. So the day before the Super Bowl, Carolina was playing against Denver Broncos. The day before that, I went to an appointment that was set up for me in North Hollywood, California. Man, with this one female psychologist. She was like, well, I see everything that you gave to the VA regional office. I'm not going to go through all this. I'm going to ask you some general questions, get straight to it, and go on with your day. So she started asking me basic questions and all this other stuff. So she was like, yes, you really are going through it. My goodness. And she wrote her little things, typed it up, whatever, sent it. A month later, I kid you not, a month later, I checked my bank account. I was like, oh my gosh. So the first thing I did was bought me a brand new Honda Accord. Got the pink slip, straight cash. Take it. And I was like, thank you, because of stuff that I was waiting for and I finally got it. Now I'm in a better situation and I can get disability compensation and I can work full time if I choose to. That's just one of the examples of how much more appreciative I said. Now I am very appreciative now. And that allowed me to be more appreciative than I ever been in my life before. It's like I'm in a great situation. And all I had to do is take full advantage of it and put myself in a better situation. Yeah, and I was thinking, I had all these things going on. Somebody told me on Facebook, she said, you have all these things going on with you in your life, and you're still going to be missing one thing. I said, what's that one thing? A lady in your life. I went, well, the way my little female life story has been going, I don't think I'm going to have a lady in my life. I was thinking one day, let's say if I was to go NBA, I still wouldn't get a woman. It'd be that bad. It's like, you got money, you a multi-millionaire, you a celebrity, you a star, and you still can't pull a girl? What is wrong here? I think that'll be me, unfortunately. I think that's going to be me even now once I have stuff going on 4 years from now, because there's a method to a madness of what I'm going to do. But yeah, that girl I liked in Vegas, I was waiting on my VA compensation to be approved and come through. But when I learned around the holidays of 2015 in December, when I wanted to go out there and see her so we could watch this movie called Concussion with Will Smith, That's when she told me she was in a relationship. So I went, damn, that sucked. And my mind was lingering like, that's your wife. But I can't get her now. So, I mean, what the hell? So then 3-4 months later, here comes this approval letter. And now what makes me more grateful is that I can receive full medical and full dental. And I do mean full. For life. At the VA hospital, I went, hallelujah. Thank you very much for all of this. How can I repay you back? They say you can't beat God-given, no matter how hard you try. That's true, you can't. Because He can outdo you in so many ways, it's overwhelming. You can't win. But yeah, I'm more appreciative now than I was before. Happy, everything else. Now I can put myself in a position to finally become a homeowner for the first time in my life. I know this video is long, it's like 11-12 minutes. My bad, but hey, I had to get it all out. So that will allow me to be more appreciative than ever. Humble, determined, not cocky, arrogant. A little cocky, a little arrogant. But for the most part, humble, determined, head on straight, eyes on the prize, focused. Staying out of harm's way, staying out of trouble, of course. And allow the man above to keep watching over me. That's the best thing I can do. Yes, I missed out on a female I really liked, but then again, I got something that was worth waiting for. It'd been lovely if I'd have had two of those things together, like give me both. But it was a dilemma I was in. I didn't tell her how I felt. I didn't tell her my situation either. I just kept it mellow, which probably was an error on my part. Maybe if I did say something, maybe she'd have waited. I don't know. Maybe. I have no idea. But it is what it is now. Hopefully things get better. So, yeah, that's what makes me be more appreciative than I ever been before. Once you like, comment, share, subscribe to this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video, baby. Oh, yeah. Tell me what you think. Why are you more appreciative than you ever been if you got to that point? Out of all the bad struggles and stuff you went through, and you finally prospering, you making it through now. Now you're in a better situation now. Better than all those people in high school that talk bad about me. But I'm not going to rub it in because I know the man above is watching over me. He's watching what I do. So I just got to be careful what I say with this tongue. Otherwise, he might zap me too. And I don't want that. So like, comment, share, subscribe to this video, baby. Tell me what you think. Comment down below.